things healthy is that we want to make sure that they're functioning as optimally as they were designed. They had 3 billion years to get it right. So, you know, I think that they are doing a really good job when everything is working the way it's supposed to. The trouble comes in when if we don't have this optimum function, then we don't have optimum health. Now, a lot of things are like a teeter-totter, okay, like a seesaw, okay? You have like a scale, okay? So all of a sudden on one side you have too much cholesterol, okay? So all of a sudden that starts putting some pressure on different organ systems, and so we want to take a drug or a statin or something to kind of balance that out, okay? Or change our diet. And so what most people look at is one thing, and then they try to create a linear process of, if I solve this problem, then it'll get better. But it works for some people, but not everybody. Why? Well, because health isn't just a simple scale. If we think about it, what we really have is we have one thing, and then over here on one side, and then over here on the other side, we got another level. And there's now other teeter-totters and seesaws. And all of a sudden, if we really look at it, there is a hierarchy of different processes that happen in your body all the time. Thank God, 90% of them are completely unconscious and automatic, because we don't have to think about breathing. We don't have to think about my temperature. You know, I don't have to think about, I forgot to pump my blood. My heart forgot to pump. You know, it would not be a pleasant thing if I had to remember all these kinds of things that were going on. So this automatic function that comes from in here happens if we can actually draw this thing, you know, very complex, because there is a lot of functions happening. Now, most people, when they start thinking about health, do you see how I'm creating a non-linear system? So that all of a sudden what happens over here might affect something over here, but maybe not. And somebody, oh, maybe this over here, oh, I don't have enough vitamin C in my body. Oh, and over here I have too much cholesterol, okay, CHOL. So if all of a sudden I take a statin drug to balance that out, and all of a sudden it tips just enough, and I take C over here and it tips things, it might create a balance for you, but not you. Okay, so all of a sudden we have a non-linear system that kind of like makes things unique and different. How do we create functional health for everyone? Well, if we keep on looking up here, and this is where, oh, let's see, the Atkins diet or the South Beach diet or the latest drug du jour, you know, whatever. Oh, this drug is really good. Oh, sorry, it kills people. We'll have to take it off the market. There's so many times over the last, I mean, in my lifetime, so many drugs have been like that. So when we're functioning at this level up here where most symptoms happen, and we're trying to solve this problem, we don't really get to the underlying issues that create functional health or vitality. So the vitality of your body really is down here where all these systems are working. This is where the heavy lifting is in terms of your health and vitality. These structural or these individual systems, when they work together and they're functioning at a vital level, you're vital. Okay? Now, it really doesn't matter what's going on up here. It really doesn't matter so much, because your body's doing the heavy lifting because it's got 3 billion years of practice to figure it out. Does this make sense? So that your body really is an incredible, incredible structure. Now here's so this is what we're trying to do. And I thought I coined this, but I've seen it in other things as well. I call it the Goldilocks effect. I Googled it, and everybody uses it. So it's not, I just stumbled on it, but I can't take credit for it. You remember Goldilocks? Not too hot, not too cold, just the right amount. Okay. So the whole idea is that when you're balanced, it's not like, oh, I need C. So if I need vitamin C and I take, 100 units, if I take 1,000 units, I'll be 10 times better. It doesn't work that way. It's not if some is good, more is better. It's really a range. You have to dial your body in so that every one of these balances have to be dialed in. And I'd rather have the body do it than me try to figure it out. So that's why if I work on these systems and I make these systems work in a really, really good way, where my health, where the rubber meets the road, where I am able to control lots of good things, this is where it happens. So that's my key thing. So people ask me, well, what happens? Will it fix Crohn's disease? Will it fix different kinds of things? And you know, I say, well, that's not really the issue, because not everybody has. I mean, small percentage of people have symptoms. Let's look at the huge population of people that don't have the symptoms. And if we can find out a way to balance out your underlying master control systems, then your body's going to function at a very high level. So